Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 10 knives that are on sale on Amazon right now. How do I know? Because I just looked it up. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're going to go through these really fast. Are you ready? This is the Travisa Andromeda. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it and look at that. A little bit of texture vision for you. It has excellent texture on this G10. And yes, you got it. We got a wire clip, baby, and it's a deep carry reversible clip. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this blade. Pow! Right in the kisser. Yes, this is a perfect size knife for anyone to carry. I really do like it. And you know what? I did have to get out the Civivi baby banner just for a little bit of size comparison. So if you haven't got a baby banner or you have one and you want a similar knife with a different blade shape, look at that. Very, very close. This is kind of like their rendition. There are many differences though. It has 14C 28-inch blade steel, baby. So you have good blade steel. I like the fact that Travisa kind of went away from their norm with this one, and it's super snappy. You can use it with your thumb. You can use it with your reverse flick. You could do a slow roll with it. And for reference, for all of these knives, my hand's 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And this gives you an idea. It's kind of a 3.5 finger knife for my large width hands. If you had medium sized hands, this would probably fit just right. But this is going to be a nice fifth pocket carry. The ergos are good. I have no issues with the ergos. The fit, the finish, the lockup, the centering, everything is good on this knife. They hit a home run with this bad boy. And there's a few different options. You could get red, purple, jade, G10, and you can also get this in some black micarta. And you don't have to get the black stonewash. They also have sandblasted and stonewash blades. Overall, this bad boy is 5.4 inches long. It has a 2.25 inch blade, 2-inch sharpen length. It only weighs 2.1 ounces. Yeah, you heard me, 2 ounces. It has, and guess, I'm excited about this one. Look at this. They have T8 body screws. Travisa's kicking some tail. This has a D-shaped pivot and cage ceramic ball bearings. I love seeing what Travisa is doing and the direction they're moving. This is a fantastic knife. And you could get these right now. Like all of the knives I'm going to show you, they're all on sale. And they've got like anywhere up to 30% discounts. This one is going for anywhere from $40 to $47 depending on which version you go for. This next one is another awesome value for what you get. This is the Travisa Delphine. Would you look at it? And all of its Delphinusness, look at that milled G10. It has a nice texture, kind of a rock texture. Almost looks like a rat's been chewing on the outside of it. Looks like rat teeth. That's just what comes to my mind, but look at this. It has a deep-ish carry reversible clip. You're gonna have a little bit sticking out of your pocket. That'll actually make it easy to get out of your pocket. But wait till you see this blade. Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh yeah. And are you ready? Are you ready? 14C 28-inch, baby. And you can get this in stonewash or a black stonewash. You can also get the scales in black, jade, or red and black. Overall, this bad boy is 7.8 inches long. It has a 3.1 inch sharpen length. I like that it has a reversible clip. I like the texturing and the milled scales. You do have a lanyard hole for all you lanyard lover. And guess what? This does have a D-shaped pivot. It is a fixed pivot, and I love that. And are you ready for this? Look at this. The action on it is so good. And by the way, it's solid left and right. It has good lockup. The blade is centered. This one is a total winner, and especially for the price. That is the thing that is, that is so surprising. These are marked down. And by the way, I just went on Amazon and checked all these prices. This you can get on, these are all clippable. You can click the coupon right when you go to Amazon. This one you can get for $41. It is a solid offering from Travisa. I really like it. It has good ergos, decent ergos. I can kind of feel the clip because the clip is down a little far. I would call it maybe warmish spot, but not a hot spot. And man, you talk about a poker. You could open up bags of mulch with this bad boy. But this is the Travisa Delphine. Next up, another one that is coming in with 14C 28-inch blade steel. All of these have excellent, I mean, these are just excellent deals. This is a major chunkmeister from Saivian. This is the Saivian Rat. You can get a JG10 or the yellow and black that kind of looks like a bee. And then here's your reversible pocket. No, it's not reversible. Your non-reversible pocket clip. You have a couple mushrooms going in the shade. Big old lanyard hole out here. I do like that pivot collar. That is very nice. Very, very nice. Kind of reminds me of the Avengers for some reason. But you ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Look at that. Very, very spicy. Up at the spine, it's 133 thousandths of an inch. And then behind the edge is 16 thousandths. So it goes down to super sliciness. Overall, this bad boy, this Chody knife is 6.8 inches long. It has a 2.6 inch cutting length, and the blade is 1.4 inches tall. The handle is 0.7 inches thick. It's almost 3/4 of an inch thick. And guess how much this little boat anchor weighs? 5.64 ounces. Now here's the thing, if you want a knife with a thicker handle, and look at this, big old choil you can choke up. I love having a big choil so you can really get in there. This is a fun knife. And I say, if you look, I mean, look at that. You have a really good handle. The only kind of weird thing about this one for me is just kind of where the pocket hits me. That's kind of a hot spot in my size hands. But other than that, this is definitely a fun one. And these are marked down to 31 doll hairs. So 31 bucks. And I think those must be the ears of the rat. Or no, is that the bunny? Maybe this is the bunny. This isn't the rat. That's got to be a hare. Okay, that makes more sense. Now we got the... We got the bunny ears. I was like, why does it have bunny looking ears when it's the rat? Well, maybe it would help if I looked at the picture. Okay, so this is gonna be the hare. And I'll have links to all these knives in the description and in the comment section of my video if you wanna go check them out. And here we are at number 4. And by the way, did I tell you we got a wide selection today that I'm showing you? This bad boy is, ooh, tactical from HX Outdoors. This is the TD18 Rock, and it is rock solid. Oh my Lanta, I love this fixed blade. And I'll show you the cool things about the Kydex sheath here in just a second. This is DC53 steel with gray titanium coating. Would you look at that? It has a G10 handle that is contoured, very comfortable. You have a big lanyard hole, and then back here it's kind of like a hammer, a glass breaker, or a striker, or maybe a persuader. They have an area on the spine here for the ferro rod, and it does come with a ferro rod. And I like that it has a finger choil. And check this out. The ergos, oh man, they just fit so well in my hand. Nice and rounded and contoured. It's all chamfered and rounded off. There are no rough edges. Whether you hold it back here or you choke up, this is a fantastic fixed blade. There's something about getting a fixed blade like this that just feels so good in the hand. And if I skip some information or don't tell you some information that is all listed on Amazon on the links. Now check it out. Here's the ferro rod that's attached to the Kydex sheath. So you can start you some fires. That clicks in there very nice. There's something I like about this also, is this, I prefer this, and this is a leather belt loop. I smelled it, and it smells like leather. I like it when I get a little bit of bendy movement, so when I sit down, there's flex, and it can move, and it's not just stiff on my belt. So I personally appreciate that, but this is a very nice looking knife, and these are 20% off right now. When you go on Amazon, you click the 20% code, and that brings this down to $64. It's $16 off. And I didn't measure this one, so we'll take a quick peek here. It's coming in at about 8.885 inches, and then your blade is about 4.3 inches, and it's coming in sharpened at about 3.75 inches of sharpened power. I really like this one. This is the Rock. Here's a little look at the retention. You can see it holds it very well in this Kydex sheath. I like this. This is a fun knife. So we did a big chonker. Check this one out. This one is very cool. It's a carabiner. This is from Rivon. This is the U4 Pro. It comes with this stuff. I'll show you this real quick. This is a carabiner multi-tool. This is titanium. It has a 4mm dual bit screwdriver, and they are held in by a magnet. It has a 2cm marking spot, so if you're measuring things for 2 centimeters, but check this out. Let's see, where is that? Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. Look at this, a number 11 utility blade, and it comes with a whole pack of blades, a bunch of extra ones. And by the way, I have several different kinds of knives like this, or utility blades, and you can order packs of these for super cheap on Amazon. But the utility blade stops at 180 degrees or at 90 degrees. And there's 2 different versions. There's this one, and this is the Pro, and then there's the Pro Plus, that it locks the blade out. So that could be an option for you. Now check it out. Here's the bit driver. Look at that. And you could turn the bit around, and you can get you a 4mm, a T6 and a T8 to use on your knives. And right here's where it locks. See there, you push that button and then that locks it. You push the button to take it down. If you get the Pro Plus, which I'll put a link to that one too, it also will lock this blade. On this particular one, the blade does not lock, but this is a very strong carabiner. You can have this up on your belt loop, put your keys on it. I use carabiners for all kinds of things, and this one is very nice for everyday carry. Weight-wise, because it's titanium, it only weighs 0.85 ounces, so it is super lightweight. And look at this, has a very nice spring on that. Oh man, it's nice and snappy. Now here's something cool. It comes with this little case with all these extra blades, right? Now look at this. If you want to get an organizer, an EDC organizer, or something to protect, something like if maybe you want to protect your carabiner and you're like me and you're an enthusiast, you always have something that you want to keep nice, this has the pluck and peel. These are only like 12 bucks, okay? So this is like the big cases, the big fancy one. It has foam here, and then this, if you look there, you can peel and ply. And here's something cool that I discovered. So besides just being able to put, say if you want to keep like your prized knife in here, you can do that and you can pluck and peel and have that sit down in there. But you know what? If you have two knives that are like medium size, you can pluck and peel a straight line with leaving foam in the middle and then another straight line. You could put two knives in here. And this is a QSP Penguin. And if you look here with the QSP Penguin in it, setting straight up, I can still shut and lock it. So this is a very cool way if you want to take a couple knives to a friend's house or maybe over to a birthday party because you want to show off your knives. This is really cool. And these are 12 dial hairs. I think that is very sweet. And I'll have a link to this bad boy in the description too. So don't you worry, all you big fixed blade lovers. Yeah, look at this. I've got a kukri for you. Oh, I'm gonna have to move out the screen. Look at this monstrosity. It is so cool. It has an open top Kydex sheath. I've never seen a sheath like this. And oh my goodness, the handle on this thing is unbelievable. Look at this bad boy. Oh yeah, this is the HX Outdoors D292. Would you look at it? Just look at it in all of its kukriness. This is a full tang kukri / machete. It has a Kydex sheath. I'll show you more about the sheath here in just a second. It's D2 tool steel. It has a texture rubbered? It has a rubbered handle. Look at this. This I think is what I like about it, enjoy about it so much, is this handle is so incredibly comfortable. And look at that. If you want to choke up, it even has a forward choil, which is very cool for doing lighter duty stuff. But this is a fun knife. If you want a kukri, if you've never had a kukri, my goodness, I think the fact that it has the rubber handle just makes it that much more fun. Let me give you a quick tour from one end down to the other. Look at that. They put a nice secondary secondary bevel on there. And then here's a look at the texture. Nice soft grip. It is, oh my goodness, it is so, and there's two different versions too. I'm going to show you another version that is even more wicked looking than this. Here's a look at the Kydex sheath going all the way down. See how it has that open design? So you can slide the knife into it like that. And then it has good retention. And besides that, you can also clip this bad boy around just like that and put that on your belt. And it has that loop that I like. It has the movable loop, so you can set down and it can move around without being that stiff. You know, you don't always want to be that stiff. Look at that. This is a very, very cool. These, I couldn't believe it. I looked it up. They are 30% off right now. So if you were ever, like, I don't know if I want to spend that much on a kukri, these are $30 off right now. Takes them down to $70 hairs for a super, super strong kukri. This isn't like one you buy in the blister pack. This is the real deal. The fact that they have the coating on the D2 is very nice. And also they're boasting 60 HRC on this D2. So it's not overly heat treated, so it's going to be able to take a lot of wear and tear, and it's going to be able to take some dings and dents without chipping. So I think that is very cool, and I cannot wait to play with this and chop some wood with this bad boy. And now I'm going to size it back down again because I love being all over the place. Now this is an exciting one. Matter of fact, this is an exciting two. Check it out. the Remt Rhino has been upgraded. Yeah, look at this bad boy. This, oh my goodness, it's like night and day. The old Remt Rhino, which is similar to this, you couldn't open it with the button. They fixed it. They listened to the knife community. Here are two different versions. You have the green micarta and the black micarta. Look at this micarta. Would you just look at it? A little bit of texture vision for you. Now this one, Oh, yes. And this is a good opportunity to show you also, here's the two different blade finishes that you can get. You can get the black stonewash or the black coated, and then you can get this more pearlescent look. I'm guessing this is probably PVD coated right here. Now, overall, these are 7.6 inches long. They have a 3.2 inch cutting length. At the spine, they're 118 thousandths of an inch. And listen to this. 14 thousandths of an inch behind the edge. Oh yeah. So these are major slicers. And look at this. Look how well this operates. It has good blade retention. Oh yeah, on the close, it's not bouncing out. I'm not being overly aggressive with it, but look. Yes, this button is very comfortable. It has texture on it. It is raised. And then when I'm holding the knife, my hand doesn't come anywhere near touching the button. So I don't have any problems with that. Left and right, up and down, it is very, very solid. The blades on both of these are centered. And here's a look at your clip. Check it out. I mean, you can't beat that. They did everything right with this. They chamfered off the edges. They made it a comfortable carry. It has a deep carry clip. There's no mushrooms growing in the shade. And the fact that it's reversible and you have a lanyard hole for all you lanyard lovers, this is a fantastic deal. And these are 20% off. That's why I'm making this video. All these knives and everything are just so super discounted right now because a lot of places are like extending their holiday sales. These are like $12 off. These are going down with 14C28N down into the $46 range. And I think that is fantastic. This is a great knife. It is a great everyday carry knife. I really do like it. Now, when do you see this next one? It comes with some accoutrement, a little bit of accoutrement action. So I left it kind of in the box just so I could show you everything that comes with it. You get a sticker, you get a nice, what do you call it, microfiber cloth, and a belt clip. It comes with 2 or 3 different belt clips. Check this out. This is the Petrified Fish Bison, the PFE13 Gray Stonewash. You could get these in 2 different varieties. You can get the white stonewash or the gray stonewash. And let me show you the stuff that's in this box. It has the Kydex holder. I can't remember what the name of these are called, but you can put this in any position that you want. And we'll get to that in a second. And look at this. It comes with all of the hardware to position the clip. It also comes, you can carry this as a neck knife. It has a nice keychain type deal. And then it comes with a piece of paracord so you can make a lanyard for it. Check it out. It comes with a really fancy lanyard. I don't know if that's made out of ironwood or what that's made out of, but you can make a fancy paracord and then look, more hardware. So you have all the hardware you want to put this bad boy. Now, let me just show you real quick, just so you get an idea. When you can have this, you can carry this appendix style. Look at here. So you can line these up. You can carry it this direction. You can carry it that direction. So whatever way you want to carry this knife, you can move this around and have it on your backpack, or if you want to do an appendix. But let me get you to the knife. Check this out. And I do appreciate they have a nice thumb ramp right here, so you don't have to do that whole awkward pull out and try not to stab your thing yourself with. You can just go like that, and it flies across the room. It literally went across the room. I had to go grab it. So if you have this as a neck knife, it's going to be easy in and out. Now look at this. It is beautiful. This is 14C28N blade steel, baby. And it has all those goodies coming with it. Is very cool. Now this is 6.1 inches long. It has a 2.33 inch sharpen length. It's 160 thousandths at the spine and 28 thousandths behind the edge. It weighs in at 2.53 ounces. And without the sheath, or with the sheath, it weighs 3 ounces. So it's only 2.5 ounces. It's very light. And I know a lot of paracord lovers might end up putting some paracord on here, but it's comfortable just like it is, just as a lightweight neck knife that you always have on you. So I am really digging it. And I like the fact that even though it doesn't have scales, that the edges are well rounded off. They're chamfered to the point that they're almost crowned. There are no hot spots at all. This is a nice little EDC slicer. And the clip, I almost forgot to show you. This one right here, if you just want it easy in and out of the sheath and you want to wear it on your belt, you can line this up. It comes with the hardware so you can attach it, but you can see you can put your belt through there, or you can pull it out and actually clip it onto your belt without having to run your belt through this clip. So I think that is a very nice option. Now coming in last, but absolutely not least. Oh yeah, we got another fun one. Would you look at this? Oh, it just keeps going. I'm gonna have to zoom out again. Look at this bad boy. This is the HX Outdoors Willow, the TD02. It comes with the ferro rod. There's a couple things. Oh, it also has a whistle in it, and it also has a compass. And I checked the compass. It's pretty darn accurate. I check it against my fancy one. And look at this. Are you ready to see this blade? And it does have a spot here to help push it out, and it has good retention. Oh yeah. Look at this bad boy. It's another kukri, a different style, and this one's all blacked out. It comes with all this extra paracord that you can do whatever you want with, but look at this. Ooh, this thing is a beast. It has forward weight up here. Oh my goodness. You can use this just to do some heavy janking with, and then some chopping up here. And then if you look right here, it has a secondary area for maybe splitting wood. And then up here at the spine, you can see it's nice and sharpened off, so you can use the ferro rod, which is very nice, very, very nice. This bad boy weighs in at 15.2 ounces. It's 13.5 inches long. Oh yeah, there's something hidden that I didn't show you yet in the Kydex sheath. I'll show you that here in just a second. Let's see how long this blade is. So the blade in total length is 8.6 inches, and then sharpened length is 7.9 inches long. Oh, and this has, just like the other HX outdoor knife, look at this handle. The rubber handle it's just a total win. I mean, when you have this in your hand, you just want to go chop some wood with it. And this one is also 30% off, which I think is freaking awesome. Now look at this. On the bottom of this Kydex sheath is a diamond stone you can use to sharpen your kukri after you've used it. And it's narrow, so you're gonna be able to use that for that recurve part of the blade, which that was very thoughtful. I think that is a very cool idea, a very cool idea, and it has good retention. I like how it carries. I like how it feels. This is a fun, large knife. Here's a look at the ferro rod, and I love being able to start a fire with the ferro rod. I think that is just the coolest thing ever. And this whistle does work. I'm not gonna whistle it in case we give this knife away, because you know we give knives away all the time. And yes, that is North. How about them apples? So I hope you enjoyed checking out all these cool knives that are on sale on Amazon. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button. You want to hit the notification bell, because every Friday night, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We always give tons of knives away. That's just an extra part of the fun. You're going to love it. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It just lets you know that the live streams are going to start in a half an hour. It'll be a good reminder. So until I see you again in the chats or the streams, go watch this video. You're really going to enjoy that. And remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.